If a person really loves you, you'll know by their actions. If a person want to be your friend, they'll show it. If a person want to mend what they broke, they'll show up with the glue. We're not settling because of words this year. You need to see actions before they even speak. You can't even have faith without works pertaining to God. Even God ain't just settling on what you say you believe. He don't care about you saying you have faith, because if you don't put in work by stepping out on that faith, it's dead to him. God said tell them this year their love without works is dead. So if they're not making any moves to prove it, your faith in them should also be dead. Why do people go to the corner stores closest to their house? And if you live in Atlanta, it's a corner store or a gas station on every corner. Most go because they don't have to put in a lot of effort. It's convenient and easily accessible. Not a lot of work have to be put in to get there. It's right up the street. And sometimes we get so comfortable with these corner stores, we grow a bond with the owner. We get free stuff sometimes. They even start to front us things when we don't have all the money. They begin to settle with our way of transaction due to being a familiar face. And sometimes we forget to pay them back, expecting them to just brush it off because y'all have grown close. But what happens if that store just one day closes? When you can no longer get that discount you always get, no longer being able to leech and take advantage of that good thing you took for granted, that beneficial relationship that you didn't put any effort into because it was right on the corner. It's going to eventually force you to travel further, to find a new location, a new store. You got to put in more work to get there, more effort to build trust because you don't know them people. Furthermore, you got to pay the full price now because y'all don't have a bond, and they're not going to front you anything because there's nothing about you that's familiar. You're going to have to come in that store correct every time, giving those people exactly what they're worth, whatever their product is worth in a fair trade, because you know they're not going to accept anything less. God said this year, some of y'all just going to have to close the store. You're going to have to shut down the shop. You've become a little too beneficial to people. They've become a little too familiar with you allowing them to show up with less than 100%. They've grown accustomed to not meeting you halfway. They feel like you're emotionally right up the street and feel you'll sweep their habit of shortchanging you under a rug. God said not this year. He said if they don't see your value, if they don't recognize your worth, if they don't come with exact change, show up with the right amount. He said if they can't afford to cover the cost, if they can't put in the work, they're gonna have to find a new supplier this year because you're not accepting anything less than the best and the rest of everything they owe you from past transactions, from those old empty promises, from being blinded to who you were as an individual. Oh, that's over. I said tell them be blessed.